Hello everyone, welcome back to BFSC Fisheries online class. Today we are going to talk about the extension education. Education extension in fisheries, like there are agriculture extension, the veterinary, the forestry, the fishery science, home science, everywhere. These are actually a type of education so to connect with the rural farmers that the government, what the researchers are there, they need to transfer the technologies and information to the farmers. So there are services which are provided by the government, that is extension education by uh, by to the fish farmers. So today we are going to start that what is extension education and what are their role in the aquaculture. So aquaculture extension, actually we know that as the population are increasing day by day, we need to maintain the resources also. We need to lacune or know the gap. Where is the gap that we are lacking with? The problems that the farmers face, that is economic or maybe social also, that they face social problem, that might be not knowing about the technology. There are, because this is because of the lack of training, non availability of seed, feed, fertilizer. These are the major constraints that they face. So aquaculture mainly, in aquaculture, the technology what we need to have, like whatever we gain by the researchers, have to transfer it to the farmers. So this extension education is actually the technology transfer, that is informational transfer to the farmers. So farmers need to understand and adopt the technology. So as the population, we need to know that what is the problems. So we need to face the farmers, or we need to know that what farmers are facing problems, where they have where they are not knowing about the technology. So we need to talk to the farmers. So government cannot go everywhere and know understand the problems of the farmers. So they are everywhere. There are extension which need to communicate with the farmers. They come to across the problems of the farmers, and they need to solve, and they have to solve it frequently, so that they may not face any problem further. So what is extension? Extension is actually, ex means the meaning out, and the Latin word, it is actually a Latin word where ex means out and tensio means stretching. So we are actually outstretching the problems they are facing. So we have to know that where is the problems, and we have to solve it. So this is actually a non-formal education, and it provides both education and services. So this is an important point to remember, that extension education is actually both education and services. So higher learning institutions are there that is performed by the extension educations, like we actually what I have said earlier, what that government cannot provide it, means like they cannot go everywhere and provide knowledge to the every farmer. So there are certain areas where there is extension and buildings there are, and the problems can be solved by the extension worker. So there are different areas, fields where this type of education is provided, like home science colleges, agricultural and other university colleges, apex level training, icar are there. So these are the higher learning institutions that provide the knowledge of extension education, and these knowledge are further spread to the farmers. So what are extension services? Like we know that the responsibility of extension service is not, it's with the state government. So there is departments like agriculture, horticulture, fisheries, veterinary, sericulture, apiculture and others units like vermicompost, mushroom culture, etc. And these are the work that the extension service have. So the extension main purpose of extension service is to educate and train the farmer and rural youths, so that it is decentralized, meaning to say that we are not fixed in a certain area. We need to spread it out, and we need to commercialize. Like if we are not having the economic then if the farmers is economically poor, or they are not benefited, so they need to know the schemes, or they need to have that training information, and they need to adopt the technology, so that these problems can be solved by the extension worker. Then what are the types of education? Education can be formal, can be non-formal, can be informal. So these are the education. Education meaning like the positive thing we adopt by the knowledge. Whatever we usually learn from the school, college, or our day-to-day life, these are all education. So there can be a formal education, can be non-formal, can be informal. Formal means like which is uniform, what we get from the school, colleges and all, because there are certain rules there. We need to go on time, we need to have lunch at a particular time, we need to learn everything in a scheduled manner and everything. So there are a certain area that we have to go there only, we so to get the knowledge. But the non-formal education are what we learn from our parents in our home, insert with our grandfather, whatever we have learned. So these are all non-formal type education, so these are not confined to a certain area. Whereas the informal educations are what the adult usually have, like whatever we learn from the training, if we go somewhere like in gym, everywhere. So it can be like a extension education. It is in a certain area where it can be changed also, like if you are not going, like it is not that you have to go to school and college in a certain area and the time will be fixed. It is according to you, according to your comfortability. So these are informal type of education. So informal education are non-formal education, sorry, is a plan, and it takes place apart from school system. So there will be no timetable or syllabus. It can be adjustable, and it is there is no age limit, or you can have to pay fees and all. These are not compulsory. So these are type of non-formal education. So extension education is actually a non-formal education which is given to the farmers, so to adopt the technology, and it is according to them, because a farmer might be busy in the morning. So if they are free, so in the evening also, then they will get the training, they will know about the technology. So these are actually a link between the research and the farmers. There is a link, that is extension, that is mainly for the transfer of technology. So these are all the extension education. So what is the need of the extension of education objective, and what are the other schemes, we will know in the further class. So thanks for watching, and if you like this channel, then please do like and subscribe our Facebook channel, Instagram, and also to the Telegram channel. Thanks for watching BFSC Fisheries online class.